Let's see if anybody shows up. Let's see. Because I have to wait and see if anybody. Is that right? Yeah. I have to wait and see if anybody enters. If anybody sees me and enters. Anybody? Anybody out there? Live viewer comments show up. Click comment show on screen. Okay. Well, hey, Sue. I was about to say, you know what? I'm just going to get off because not one person is here, but one person just showed up. How you doing, Sue? Wait, this isn't working for me. This setup is not working for me. I can't see. Is that it? Yes. Hi, guys. Hi, Duchess. Hi, Lily Rose. I swear, I was just about to say forget it because I was literally on there going, not one person. I'd been up for 45 seconds. I was like, there's not one person. All good, didn't get a notification. You know why? Because I just decided to do this on a whim. One of these days, I'm going to figure out how to set it up and do it correctly. You guys know what I'm saying. So thank you, MCAS. Thank you. Yeah, my last birthday in the 50s. Getting up there. Of course, it's better than the alternative. We all know that. So what's everybody doing tonight? What's everybody doing? Anybody doing anything? Hi, Lainey. I have to live vicariously through you guys. What are we doing? What are you doing? Anything? Any interesting info I should have? Anything at all? Hi, Miss Fortune. Thank you. My crooked smile. I notice that every time I look in the thing. Ugh. So what are you guys doing tonight? Anybody? I'm looking. Oh my God, my last 50 is in August. Yep. Thumping YouTube. Sue, it will be here. And I would like to be depressed about it, but the truth is, having worked in the ER and seeing so many people who didn't even get the chance to make it to this age, I'll take it. It's kind of a pain, but I'll take it. So Carly just wrote, happy birthday. I just received my Medicare card in the mail today. I'm looking forward to that. I am. Miss Fortune just asked, do I know anything about Wally? No. I know that she started another YouTube channel, and Sarah Data put up a tweet that she saw the channel, but she wasn't going to do anything about it until Wally did a video and talked about Sarah Data. And so Sarah Data said, nope, I've had enough. And she reported it, and they took it down because she's ban evading. But that's okay because she just started another channel. I mean, she'll just personally, I don't know why she doesn't just put the stuff up on Twitter. She can put the videos up on Twitter. So I'm not exactly sure why she's doing what she's doing. She just is. It's 10 a.m. and I'm having a cuppa. 10 a.m. there. It is 8 o'clock at night here. It's late. But that's all I know about Wally. That's all I know, is that she keeps starting channels and they keep reporting her and taking them down. And then she starts another channel and they report her and she takes it down. And she, in one of her videos, she did something. She was talking about that tea and therapy girl. I don't know her name. And the tea and therapy girl, first of all, I don't know why Wally's talking about her. I haven't figured that out. And then the tea and therapy girl apparently put in comments that Ava Gardner and somebody else was talking about her. I haven't seen any evidence of that. You know, it just seems like a lot of unnecessary drama. You guys know how I feel about that. I'm not interested in all of that. It's just too much. It's too much. Okay, let's see what we got. Thanks, Sally. Do you know how much these teeth cost? Do you know how much these implants cost? They better look good. They were expensive. Misfortune. I have one son that's home from college for an internship, and so he's living here, and the other son met us up at the restaurant, and we had dinner, and he brought me flowers. So sweet. And then and now we're back at the house, and that's it. Not doing a whole lot of anything actually today. There's just not a whole lot to be done. It's Memorial Day weekend. I'm hoping, I told my husband that next year for my 60th, I wanted to leave the country. I want to go somewhere. Elizabeth said it's her birthday today too. Elizabeth, happy birthday. Are you in the 50 range too? Or let me guess, you're like in the 40s or the 30s. You're young. You sound like you're young. That name is young. Okay, guys. I'm trying to think if there's anything. Somebody wrote something, but it's in Spanish. I don't read Spanish. I'm sure it's fabulous though, whatever it is. Paris, I hope. No, unfortunately, misfortune, it will not be Paris. And Sue M, it will absolutely not be in Ireland after Ireland, Spain, and Norway made the announcement that they made. No, I won't go to any of those three places. And the International Court, they're ruling today. I'm like, you guys know I don't usually curse. If I was standing in front of them, I'd be like, fuck you. How dare you tell people not to go after the hostages, to just leave them there? I mean, these people are insane. All right. TN therapy is M's. Taz and her started. Yeah, something happened, but I don't know what it was. And then she got into a fight with Trevor, and then she got into a fight with somebody else, and it was just drama. Are they going to pull the titles? Well, it seems to me, from what I understand, that there was some serious discussion about whether they were going to pull the titles, but in the end, they decided not to because they were worried about the backlash. Here's what I would have done. This is just me. I would have put out an announcement that I was removing the titles from Harry and Meghan, removing the titles of Prince and Princess, that I was removing Harry from the line of succession because he obviously doesn't like the UK. You can't be in charge of a country that you don't like or that gives you anxiety. You have said how much you dislike, this area. You have said horrible things about the family. You've done this and this. We are giving you what you asked for. We are letting you go. You have asked for us to leave you alone. We are letting you go. Go and find your bliss. Have your life. The truth is, when the Queen removed everything else, she should have removed the titles right then and there. That was the big mistake, was not removing the titles, in my opinion. Elizabeth says, stay out of the drama. I try to stay out of the drama, but as you guys know, sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. I get pulled into the drama, but I try really hard to stay out of it. Now, so let me tell you that tomorrow, big news. Okay. Actually, I was living in the apartment when this happened. So this has been a year and a half, 2 years ago. Remember, we were living in that apartment for like 9 months waiting for the house. And then I got flooded out. You guys remember all that. I got contacted by somebody from a magazine who wanted to interview me. So I said, okay. And I did the interview, but then I wasn't in the newspaper. I don't know what happened. I don't know why I wasn't in, but I wasn't. And then like almost a year later, this person contacted me again and said, it's been a while. Something happened. The war happened. This is why we didn't put you in, whatever, whatever, whatever. But it's been a while. I'd like to re-interview you. We're going to put you in the magazine. So I said, okay. I reached out to her. I said, what? I said, did your magazine go under? Because they put out the magazine like January and February is 1 month. And then March, April is another month. And I said, you didn't put out a magazine in January, February. You didn't put out one for March and April. Did your magazine go under? And she said, no, my magazine it's coming out May 25th. That's what she said. So tomorrow, and you're in it. So I guess we'll find out if the magazine is actually coming out on the 25th, and we'll find out if I'm in it. But you guys can look online tomorrow. It's called Jewish Life Now, and it's a digital magazine. And it'll come out or it won't. And if it comes out, I'll be in it or I won't be. We'll see. Let's see. No government policies. Yes, I saw Rishi Sunak did that. And so as a result, the royal family they had to cancel a whole bunch of their stuff. What a joke. I predict we're going to be seeing more Harry and Meghan for the next few weeks because the royal family can't go out and about. That's what I think is going to happen. Your teeth are beautiful. This is from here to here is one big implant bridge because all these teeth were knocked out. And then when I knocked out my teeth, I took the bone with it. So they had to build it up. They tried synthetic bone. They tried donor bone. I don't know what that was or how that happened, but okay. Hit the thumbs up button if you see it. But I don't know who did that. That was not me. I'm not that tech savvy. And then eventually they tried cadaver bone. They finally took the bone off the back of my jaw and moved it around. They did connective tissue. They took it off the roof of my mouth, moved it over here because I had a defect. And it took several years, but eventually I got the implants. The implants, they said, would probably last about 10 to 12 years. I've had them now for 20 some odd years. They are going to fail eventually. And I hate to say it, but at that point, I may have to get just dentures because the thought of going through all that again, surgery after surgery after surgery, I can't do that again to myself. I can't do it. I can't do it. Okay. Do I think Princess Catherine is okay? Yes. I think Princess Catherine is okay. I think she's doing her chemo. She told everybody what was going on. She asked for privacy. The sugars are starting this whole thing about where's Catherine again? I'm like, well, you know what? Where are the kids? Where are the Sussex children? You haven't seen Catherine in 3 or 4 months. We know she's going through chemo, but nobody has seen the Sussex children in 5 years. And the pictures that have been put out have all been photoshopped. So before you start worrying about Catherine, why don't you worry about where the Sussex children are? Just a thought. Ginger, Shabbat Shalom. Same to you, my friend. And congratulations on the article. Thank you, but don't congratulate me yet because it may not be there. You never know. The good thing about dental implants, no more cavities. That is true. The problem that I had is that when I did all this, I cracked all of these teeth. I've already lost a couple teeth in the back. They pulled one last year, but the problem is trying to keep what's left of my real teeth. Because at this point, insurance isn't going to pay for new implants. And this was just such a mess. When this happened, I was only 20. I was like 20 or 20. I was just like 3 weeks to my next birthday. And I needed something permanent. I couldn't be putting dentures in and out when I was 21 years old. Susan, that was an experience I wouldn't even wish on my worst. I wouldn't even wish that on Meghan Markle. I had like 30 something, 40 something surgeries in like 2 years. It was horrible. Plastic surgery and then fixing. You can't really see it, but this was a through and through wound to the inside of my mouth. And it cut the nerves, which is why My smile is crooked because the nerves were cut here. And then, so I had to have, and I smashed my face. So I had a lot of plastics. I had broke both of my knees. I had to have my knees fixed. It was a mess. It was a mess. Lisa says your skin is gorgeous. What do I think about Meghan and Harry traveling to Ghana? What do I think? Well, here's what I think. People have already gone through Harry and Meghan's family tree and said that it's not possible that Meghan is 43% Nigerian. I've said it before and I will say it again. I think it's absolutely ridiculous that Nigeria rolled out the carpet for them without demanding proof of these DNA results. They asked her what tribe she was a part of because that would have been part of the DNA result, and she never released that information either. If she were to come out right now with a DNA report, whatever company did it would have to verify it, and it probably would be fake. And so she's not going to come out with information, in my humble opinion. She's not going to take that chance. So she's not going to come out with anything. I think she's talked herself into a big fat lie. This is no different than when she said she was Maltese and she went and walked through Malta and went, oh, I look like these people. This is fabulous. I'm going to come back. And then they didn't even run the article because they found out that it was a lie. So they didn't even run the article. It was literally a joke. So, oh, wait, I got one of these sticker things. A birthday coffee. Thank you, Ginger. I had dental implants put in. They told me they used cadaver bone. Yeah. I wasn't, remember, I was in my 20s when this was going on. I was not happy at the thought of cadaver bone. And in the end, it didn't matter because I rejected the cadaver bone. I rejected the synthetic bone, and they ended up having to take the bone off the back of my jaw. So, they do whatever they have to do to put you back together. Oh my God. Okay. Until after surgery. Yeah, they didn't tell you until after surgery that it was cadaver bone. Yeah, because it kind of freaks you out. It's a little freaky when they tell you they're using cadavers, but I mean, that's why people donate. So, I mean, it's, it's okay. It's all right. I guess I should tell you guys. I reached out to Samantha Markle, and, we're connected on Twitter. I can message her, and I connected on Twitter, and I said, why don't you ask your father if he has a baby book for Meghan? Because most parents keep little locks of their kids' hair, from their first haircut or something. I said, wouldn't it be interesting if you found some of Meghan's hair in a baby book and you sent it in for DNA testing and it came back and you showed it and pointed out that this came off of Meghan's baby hair and that you showed her up as a liar? Could you imagine? That would be the end of them. That would absolutely be the end of them. Done. So, oh, okay. Aw, thank you. That's so sweet. Oh, God, you guys are so sweet. Yes, I don't believe she's 43% Nigerian, and a couple of people have already gone through her family tree and have said it's not possible. So, I mean, these countries are. Nigeria made a fool of themselves by inviting her, and you saw the backlash. A lot of people are like, our people are starving. They're hungry, and you're rolling out the mat for them. They brought their own chef who cooked meals for them at the hotel. They didn't eat out of the hotel at all, not once. It's crazy. Maybe because she was afraid they'd get her DNA off of a glass or a fork. Think about it. Think about it. That's possible. Hey, purple is the new black. It's her birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday. And let's see. DNA testing. Uh-oh. There's only 100. No, I'm just kidding. 116, 54 likes. Hit that like button. I'm just kidding. It's okay. Thank you. Purple is the new black. A baby tooth for DNA testing. I don't think, I guess it would depend if you're able to get the pulp out of the tooth. If the tooth is 40 something years old, because she is in her 40s, I don't know that. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know the answer to that. So anyway, I suggested that somebody in the family find some baby hairs from Meghan and send them off. I hope she does. I hope they do, because I just think that would be really cool to call her out. Let's see. Oh, interesting. Marie just wrote, they keep inventing new procedures. If you lose these, it might not be so terrible. Well, I guess that's possible. I just, it took me forever to get back into a dentist. I'm not going to lie. For years, I wouldn't even go have my teeth cleaned because I didn't want anybody reaching in my mouth. After years of having people reaching in my mouth, doing all kinds of horrible things, I just didn't want it anymore. I was like, nah, I think I'm done. So yeah. Does anybody know if Thomas Markle Jr. still has his YouTube channel? I'm not in touch with him, so I have no idea. I only know, if you're just now joining us, that somebody asked about Yankee Wally, and bye, Sue M. She's running. Bye. Yankee Wally is apparently banned from YouTube, is my understanding, and she keeps doing videos, and they keep banning her, and then she just starts another channel, and they just banned her again. Okay, so now I just realized Sussexes are old enough to be current. Okay, let me say something about that. In case you haven't noticed, whenever Meghan is on these tours, she's dressing like she's 22 years old. That zebra dress that was down to here, where her breasts disappeared, with the slit up to the thigh, to the outfit she wore to Polo, where she flashed her breast because she didn't wear nipple tape. She wears clothing that's too young for her. She's almost 45 years old. Think about it. She's middle-aged. Actually, she's past middle-aged. And she's wearing clothing that you would wear, that a 20-something-year-old would wear. So she doesn't dress appropriately. I think that's one of the problems with her. Okay. Next time they go out to dinner, the restaurant staff need to take her fork, spoon, and send it in for DNA testing. I bet they would, unless she wipes it down before she hands it back. Now, somebody said, like Samantha would endanger her potential cash grift. Debbie, you're going to have to elaborate, because I'm not sure I understand what you said. Got to hand it to Yankee. She remains diligent, but the whole reason I think, just me, the whole reason I think she got removed from YouTube was because one of the rules of YouTube is you can't make fun of the way somebody looks. And she was calling Meghan rat eyes, and she was saying things that were not nice. And I believe that was what she did that got her thrown off. It wasn't, it was mass reporting, but they were mass reporting things she said that she probably shouldn't have said. I may critique something Meghan's wearing. I may critique, the hair extensions or whatever, but I don't insult, not like that. So there's a difference. Just my opinion. All right. Let's see. You always respect the dress codes and traditions of different cultures. Correct. And the thing is, as the tour went on and on and on, and she saw that these women were covered up, she didn't cover up. Just once did she cover up. The rest of the time she showed, because she's trying to dress like a sexy 20-something-year-old. And this is her problem. I am 42, Elizabeth. Congratulations. Happy birthday. And I would never dress like Meghan. And I actually think I have a better body mutton dressed as lamb. Springs come to mind. The problem is she's in her brain, she's still a sexy 20-year-old. That's her problem. I've also walked in your endodontist experience shoes, an entirely deplorable experience and very expensive. It's expensive, but it wasn't expensive for me to be fair, because insurance covered it all because, her insurance had to pay. I mean, my first few hours in the trauma unit, the bill was like, it was all, everything. A dime didn't come out of my pocket. Let me just say that. Can't you tell Wally about Patreon? She's got a Patreon. If you go on her Twitter, she has a link there for her Patreon. And somebody wrote, Meghan was disrespectful, very disrespectful. Yeah, she was. She was disrespectful. This is part of the problem. Anyway, well, I just wanted to come on and say hi to everybody. And I am absolutely full. That was the biggest dinner. We went to this restaurant. My God, they serve like elk, buffalo, ostrich, kangaroo, alligator. What did I have? I had spinach dip, some bread, mashed potatoes, and a regular steak. And then I had bread pudding for dessert. That's what I had. So, okay, I got a gift, but it's a gift for, and you've probably seen it already, but I'm going to show it to you again. I got a gift. I did not get a holiday gift this past December. I did not get a Valentine's Day gift. I did not get a birthday gift. I am not getting an anniversary gift. This July will be 25 years. And I am not getting a holiday gift this December, coming December. So I'm missing 6 different gifts because my husband decided to buy me one big gift that was very expensive. Well, it was expensive, but okay, so here's what happened. I have a friend. She was one of my bridesmaids. We've been friends for 30 something years. She's fabulous. She has a daughter. The daughter used to date like the CEO of a bank, and he bought the daughter a ring, a diamond ring, like a 5-carat diamond ring, set in platinum. The original receipt was $76,000. They gave him a break because he was a really good customer. That was 15 years ago. 15 years ago. So now she's at a different point in her life. She's made some questionable choices and she needed to sell the ring. So she put it up for sale for $50,000, $40,000, $30,000. Can you imagine? She's dropping the price. She's dropping the price. She's dropping the price. And my husband sees it and goes, I'll give you this much and you have to let me make payments. It's going to be a while. She said, okay, because I know your mom, I know your wife. She's good friends with my mom. So my husband made the payments, 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 made the payments on this gift for me. Paid it off, then took it in, had it sized because this girl had the tiniest fingers. Then we had to take it in and get it insured. I can't imagine. I've never really had to insure jewelry before. And he gave it to me as my upgrade. I don't know if you can see that. That is a 5-carat, actually it's 5.1 carats, diamond ring set in platinum. You could choke on it. I keep waiting for somebody to break my finger and take it off my finger. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Somebody's going to realize it's real and they're going to rip it right off my finger. It's pretty though. I like it. But it's a lot. But I haven't had a gift from my husband in a year and a half. No birthday, no anniversary, no holiday, nothing, because he's been making payments. And I kept wondering where the hell all of our money was going. I'm like, we got a power bill to pay. Oh yeah. Where'd the money go? Oh, I had something I had to do. And of course I never question him. And he's making payments and he's making payments and he's making payments and finally he paid the damn thing off. And I was like, because when he first gave it to me, I was like, where the hell did you get the money for a ring like that? He was like, I didn't pay 80,000, 70,000, 60,000, 50,000, 40,000, 30,000. I paid less than that. I was like, that's the deal of a century. That's the deal of a lifetime. But I like it. Fits me. Oh, Elizabeth said, I'd be terrified to lose it. It's okay. That's why it's insured. If anything happens to it, we're going to make a lot of money. Kim N said, get a replica made and put the real one in a safety deposit box. I have news for you. Tell hubby he did good. I will. I have news for you. I'm one step ahead of you. I've already contacted somebody on Etsy and sent them a picture and asked them to make me a duplicate, because if we go on vacation or we go out of the country, I'm not taking this out of the country. Hell no. It's going to go somewhere else. Oh, this is funny. Don Gross says, nice ring. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Wait, no. Where is it? This is bigger than Meghan Markle's. My center stone is bigger than Meghan Markle's. And they're like, her ring is worth this. Yeah, my ring's worth more. Sorry, Meghan. Oh. And SG, yes. When one of my sons marries, if either one of them ever marry, yes, the ring it'll be a family heirloom. It'll pass down through the family. That's exactly what will happen. Just like all the other jewelry, just like this came from my grandmother when I was 16. I've never seen another one like it. There's a little screw top thing. It's an old antique perfume holder. Never seen another one like it. It's a family heirloom. I've been wearing it for 40 some odd years. And when I die, it'll pass down to somebody in the family. Yes, he is a nice guy. That's why I kept him. That's why I kept him around. Dee said, yes, a duplicate is a good thing to have. I agree. Angela said, I was going to suggest not taking it out of the country. Yeah, I'm not stupid enough to take it out of the country. I did wear it to dinner though, but I would never wear this out of the country. Oh, never in a million years, but I am going to have a duplicate made. It's what is that called? Platinum. It's set in platinum. So I'm probably going to have the fake one set in silver. I mean, who the hell can tell the difference? Can you really tell? I mean, if you look inside, it says PLAT, which I guess means platinum. But I mean, who's going to look inside a fake ring to see if it's real or not? Anyway, Theo Croft says, Meghan is so poor. Oh my God. Oh, Erin, look at this. Erin goes, I have a similar necklace. Nice to know someone else has one too. Very nice. Kathy says, hubby is a keeper. Yes, he is. He's a keeper. Have I enjoyed a drink? Yes. At the restaurant, I couldn't even tell you what was in it, but it was lemonade, but it had something in it. Some sort of lemonade. I don't know. Markle's ring looks like a past kidney stone. Have you guys seen, I put it in one of my videos, the before and the after of her ring? The center stone is definitely different. And everybody said, oh, it's the pinky ring. It's not the pinky ring. She's still wearing the 2-carat diamond pinky ring. But her center stone is no longer a cushion cut, which is what it was. Now it's a flat out emerald cut. So she has changed the band. She's changed the main stone. So much for, I just love it. It's perfect. And he designed it and blah, blah, blah. And she keeps changing it for sure. Ask Meghan where she got her new ring. That's the go-to for duplicates. Good point. Okay. Somebody did say there was some suggestion that Harry took back the diamonds that were Diana's, and he exchanged the diamonds around so that when they split up, he doesn't have to fight her for the diamonds. There was some suggestion of that, but there's no proof. You guys know how I feel about suggestions. I deal in facts, not clickbait. So I don't, until somebody shows me that those things have been, obviously the center stone's been changed, but unless you tell me that the two diamonds on either side have been changed and you prove it to me, I can't run with that. So, okay. Any other questions before we end this and I go have another drink? Because it's Friday night and I can. I know I never usually drink, and I still hate beer. Ugh. But what is that new drink that everybody's got me drinking? It's called a Moscow Mule. Have you guys ever had that? Like they take this copper cup and they pour in ginger beer, a little splash of lime juice, and a little tiny bit of vodka. It's delicious. And it, if I can taste the alcohol, I won't drink it because I don't like the taste of alcohol. So, okay, one more thing. What does this say? What we say in England is her ring is like Trigger's broom. He had it 20 years. It has 8 heads, 17 handles. I hadn't heard that one before. Oh my God. That's so funny. All right, you guys. Well, I'm going to go have another drink and I've been up since 5 a.m. So I am really, really tired. I'm going to have a drink and maybe sit in the hot tub for a few moments and then collapse. So I hope everybody has a fabulous day. Now, if you're on my Patreon, I'm getting a thing. If you're on my Patreon, video tomorrow. If you're not, then you'll see me on Monday on YouTube. And yeah, that's all I can think of. And I hope everybody has a fabulous night or day wherever you are. Enjoy your time. And I'll see you Monday morning if you're not on my Patreon. Bye, guys.